Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal at In-House Crafter. Well, I thought today we would work on the autumn lantern. I worked on it all day today, so I figured why not. Let's get this one out and get it going. Alrighty then. Now, I had been working on this color right here, which is color 27. I've been using it, but I thought, why not? I'm gonna switch up and do another color, just for the heck of it, you know. We'll do color 13. Let's see what number 13's color is. Oh, it's a very light one too. 13 is this one right here. This very light color right here. So, alrighty then. So how is everybody's Tuesday going? It ain't been too bad today. We had to go to Walmart. My husband had a picture that he had them to print off, and he put the order in last night. So we had to go by there today. And while we were there, we, did a little window shopping. Thought, why not? And everything, get a few little groceries. And then we came back, and I sit and knitted for a good part of the day. I've been working on my knitted scarf. So I was like, sure, I'll knit that. And then I got this out, and I went to working on it. So thought, why not? Won't hurt anything to work on this. And I don't know where I put my stitching glasses, so I'm going to have to put on my other glasses. They work sometimes. Alright. Normally I have this already done and ready to go, but I was still undecided which kit I was going to stitch on and which colors I was going to use. Now I cut this in half this time, so that way I didn't have to fight with having one long piece of string. So that worked in my favor. Has anybody started anything new? I'm kind of trying to keep my projects down as low as possible on the new part, at least for right now, at least until November gets here. And then I got a few little surprises that I want to do and everything, so trying to keep everything down. Okay, I don't want to do a big area of this color, so I guess we'll start right there. That is that color. I had a color earlier that I was stitching. I couldn't quite tell if it was the color that I needed because my printed pattern for this particular project is not the same as what's here on the canvas. Everything is totally different. So I have to make sure and double check and triple check sometimes. Because I about made a boo-boo today, but I caught myself in time. So that worked for me and everything. But other than that, everything was good. We had another beautiful day today. beautiful day. So we enjoyed the windows open. My cats are enjoying the fresh air, especially Butler. Oh my gosh. We can only crack the sliding glass door because he will go out it. And we don't have a screen for it because the last high wind that we had bent it so bad that even if we had a screen door on there, it was useless. It was bent so bad that it didn't even shut. And so maintenance took it off, and they have never gotten me another one. So we leave our back door barely cracked. Of course, after having the very much unwanted baby snake trying to come in, we are very paranoid now. Now, all day today, my husband got up and down because Butler was constantly over there at the sliding glass door acting as if he was chasing something or whatnot. And so now my husband gets up every time to see what is Butler chasing, or what does he see. You know, he's a little paranoid now. I thought it was funny. I was like, you're going to be plumb paranoid now from now on. I mean, I even had that baby snake to land on my head because it had crawled up the side of the sliding glass door, and I didn't know it was up there. And here I was struggling to get the door to shut because it gets stuck sometimes, and that darn thing fell, hit me right across the forehead, and then fell to the ground right at my feet. Now, I don't know if that darn snake was trying to strike at my head or what, but it was up there. I didn't even have time or the emotion to react to it. I was like, okay, you need to go. So I took a stick and was kind of poking the ground to make it go. Darn thing was not very scared of humans, I will tell you that. Usually snakes are scared. This thing acted as if, as if it wasn't scared at all. Had me a bit concerned because, you know, snakes will run when they hear noises like that hitting across the ground. This little booger, no. It acted like nothing that was going on. Which sort of freaked me out just a little bit, because I'm thinking it should have ran, but it didn't. So now I'm a little paranoid when I walk out the door to the back patio. I'll look up before I'll stick my head out, which I have a good reason to. Darn thing fell on my head. But now the cat makes my husband paranoid because he's constantly chasing something. And it's hilarious. I mean, it really is. I mean, the cat gets bored. He'll chase anything and everything. It's just Butler. But other than that, yeah, we had a good old day. I got a package in the mail. I had ordered some books, and I wasn't expecting to get the book. I mean, we signed up with our United States Postal Service to get notifications if we're getting mail. Well, I was not expecting to get this book that soon because I had just ordered it, I want to say last week maybe, or something like that. And we got no notification that we was having mail today, so didn't think anything of it. And then all of a sudden, boom. My husband said he decided to look outside, and, you know, there was my books outside at the door. Good thing we have good neighbors around here, and the kids know not to mess with people's mail when they put packages outside the doors, because it had been out there for quite some time because we had been home all day, and I didn't bother checking the mail. We had no reason to open up the front door to check any mail. So that was a surprise for me. I kind of liked it. It was a nice little surprise. This color kind of looks closely to the other color. Let's see, I'm doing 13, but it is awfully close to 12 and 11, you know. It's kind of pretty close to them two colors. I thought it was there for a minute. Well, get underneath that stitch because you ain't supposed to be there. I mean, a lot of these colors are meshing together and you really can't see because a lot of the orange and everything kind of sort of blends in with some of these colors, and you really can't tell what I've worked and what I haven't worked on this one. It really makes it hard to see it, even for me. So I don't know why I stuck that one there when I can go down and back up. Well, we're almost done. For once, I didn't have my yarn all tangled up. I guess I'm going to have to start learning to cut it in half. So that way I don't have a lot of this problem. Well, get in there. I'm having to leave this finger out because I get it, I stab it every time. And it's a little tender right through there. So my other finger's having to take the beating today. Of course, I do a lot of shuttle tatting, and this finger right here is the one that I use to get the shuttles to go through certain peacoats and stuff like that, and it'll sometimes stab the finger. I mean, I've literally put that little hook through my finger. Does not feel good. It hurts after a while. Then there's times it makes it so tough that my finger's like, okay, we're good now. You can stab me all you want. I can't feel it no more. Almost done. Probably shouldn't have did that stitch that way. because now I got to go up and down. Well, I can't see my stitches too well to run my thing up underneath it. I had a hard time doing this earlier. Guess I'm stitching too tight, I don't know. Normally I don't have that much problem. But you can see on the back how much I've actually worked on this. You can't really see it on the front, but you can on the back of it. But when I flip it over, you know, all the colors mesh together. Makes it real hard to see. I wish that yellow there was more of a black, then it would probably make it pop out a little better. But I'm thinking it's a purple. Yeah, it's kind of like a purple. It'll mesh in with that right there. Well, that's it for today, everyone. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell to be notified of when my next video comes out. You can also find me on Instagram and Etsy. Well, everyone, until next time, happy stitching.